Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Italian Grand Prix. We return to Monza, the temple of speed. The loyal tifosi are gathering in hopes of a homecoming victory, but everyone here is united to watch Formula One cars roar around the lowest downforce circuit on the calendar. Last round was a dream weekend for race winner Oscar Piastri, the Australian showing his mettle against the best of the best. It's time then for another thrilling weekend of F1 drama. Here we are at the oldest circuit in Europe for this, the Italian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Wow, we suck. 13th and 19th. Gonna go aggressive on the strategy today with Carlos Sainz. Gonna go pretty average on the strategy with George Russell. I hope we have good race pace, because this is getting pretty scary. Aww. Well, Liam Lawson's race comes to a premature end, and we've got a safety car, and it's pit stop time. We're staying out with George Russell, but no matter what, this was perfect for Carlos Sainz. So, oh my God, everyone and their mother's pitting. Did we just inadvertently screw Piastri? I think we might have onto a set of medium compound tires. Wow, we got screwed. P11. All right. In comes the safety car. You can see it here. I think everyone on hards is going to try to stretch it to the end, while those not on hards have at least one more pit stop to go in this race. George Russell is gone already. Going to try to make this gap up. And, yeah, we're just hoping and praying. And meanwhile, Carlos Sainz still has one more pit stop to go. So, long way to go still in this one.
Pushing a bit too hard at this point. And you can see how the cars come together. Now that had the potential to do some real damage.
He drove into a parked car. Thank you, though. Away we go again. We got to go like hell. So still one more pit stop to go here for George Russell. Carlos Sainz now goes to the end as they do a little flippy flop of the strategies. Oh my God, we've already lost the lead.
But this was the fourth corner.
Oh no, 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 no.
It's up in the wall. Well, they may have been keen to leave their mark, but I think that was a little too literal, don't you?
Red flags back out. That's a penalty for sure. Away we go again. George Russell once again from P1. We have a 5-second penalty to serve at our next pit stop. And then Carlos Sainz from P9 is somehow slowly working his way into contention to win this race. What else is going to happen? Oh boy, this is where we pay for our sins. So on to a set of medium compound rubber. It's just doomsday. Doomsday every day. Wow, actually that was a really good pit stop. But either way, out of the pit lane now. P17 for George Russell. Points are pretty much off the cards. It's all resting on the shoulders of Carlos Sainz. Wait, what? They pitted Max. Behrman still needs to pit as well. Sainz is fighting for the win with Kevin Magnussen. More yellow flags for nothing seemingly. Oof.
I got hit quite badly.
Okay, what are they at? Oh my God, Magnussen's short on tires as well. So it's still going to be a race in some capacity between Carlos, Max, and Lando. Meanwhile, George Russell has moseyed his way up into P9 as Behrman finally comes in. P7. I have no. Okay.
It's certainly inviting.
No, puncture.
Well, the glass slipper for Kevin Magnussen turned into a pumpkin just a lap early, but we've got a battle here for the race win. Carlos Sainz is going to try to hold it around the outside. We're just going to put him on full attack, but I think Max is just setting us up for a pass on the final DRS straight. It looks like we're going to hold it. No, he's going to go early. This is what we needed. Still on high aggression. We need to make that overtake now that I thought Max was going to make on us. Can we get close enough as Oliver Behrman and George Russell fight away here for P5? Hold your breath, people.
Got 1.6.
Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, we're clear.
There we go. It's a win for Sainz.
You can't say they didn't earn it. They put in an amazing performance today.
Once again, he can't win a race and score a podium at the same time. All of his wins this season, he's won it, and he's never finished on the podium outside of being on the top step.
That's the checkered flag.
Russell comes home P6.
P6.
What a goofy race.
Build from here.
And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now. The Spaniard adding another to his record.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
And that, right there, is a picture-perfect end to this weekend in Monza. This is what you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go indeed. It's going to be a long one today, so another floppy qualifying there for Carlos Sainz. You wouldn't believe that he's second in the points, especially considering we put new upgrades on his car. Anyways, soft medium here, the aggressive / conservative one-stop strategy here for Carlos, and then medium soft here for George Russell. We got to get the ship turned around. It's Oliver Behrman has taken over the lead early. First pit stop underway here for Carlos Sainz, on to a set of medium compound rubber. Nice and clean pit stop, 2.2 seconds down and away. Really not much to say for his race thus far. And also a pit stop here for one George Russell. Hopefully not going to derate here. I mismanaged the battery before, and I'll probably do it again. So George Russell will be coming in this time by. We did, in fact, derate, but I think it'll work out A-OK. On to a set of soft compound rubber. No mistakes. That's the first cycle of pit stops done. On to cycle number 2.
1.9. Sorry.
To the absolute surprise of nobody, Lance Stroll has crashed to turn 1 and is out of this race, and we've got a safety car. We hit the jackpot as we were really close to coming in with George Russell, and it also kind of works out for Carlos Sainz. So into the pit lane this time by, obviously, Oscar Piastri still has this race by the balls, but we should be A-OK. Can we jump the Ferrari of Lando Norris? Here go the boys in bronze. No mistakes. Decent pit stop. Will we jump Norris? We will not. Norris still gets out ahead of us. Not the worst thing in the world. Carlos Sainz comes in as well. He will be coming out at P13. I will see you guys at the restart. In comes the safety car. We're going to the end of this Grand Prix. Piastri leads Behrman from Norris, Russell, Zhou, Verstappen, Leclerc, Bottas, Gasly, Ocon. Your top 10. Everybody's pretty much on a set of tires that they think they can make go to the end. George Russell gets to partially attack. Carlos Sainz goes full bore. Let's see what we can do from P4 and P13. Oh boy. These races just get ever more interesting. P4 and P10 now. Same goal. We just got to try to go forward. Oh my God.
And the contact between the cars, inevitable.
Sexism. Blatant sexism.
My feeling is we don't have the pace.
Wow, there we go. Up to P7 there with Carlos Sainz. Up to P3 there with Georgie. Who are we chasing? I mean, everyone's on softs, bar Carlos. Wonderful.
Now we're approaching turn 2.
Oof.
And the winner today, it's Oscar Piastri.
Just the perfect end to what has been a thrilling race.
Can't catch a break. That guy's too damn good. Piastri wins, and Azerbaijan. We come home on the podium with George Russell. Really good recovery drive there from him. Also, P7 with Carlos Sainz. It's a shame we couldn't get Behrman in the end. Not too shabby. Still one more race to go here in this episode. Just Red Bull will just keep digging and chipping away.
Good stuff.
And right now, it's the British driver who proudly takes his place on the podium.
Podium number 8 now, I think they've reached this season. That's really impressive.
We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go indeed. Finally, a decent qualifying there for ourselves. P7 and P8, I can work with this. So for both guys, the identical strategy, medium, soft, soft. Hopefully no safety cars that are not disadvantageous, not advantageous towards us. Just got to get to this episode and stop the bleeding to Red Bull. Awkward. Thank you, Logan.
Tries to get by. Oh, and the car's there, unable to keep out of each other's way.
Unfortunate. Max had just pitted, didn't he? Oh, does he have damage? Yeah, his end plate's gone. First pit stop here for Carlos Sainz. I don't really know where we are in that running order. I just know that we're somewhere in the points. So 2.1 seconds. Great stop there from our guys. Down and away for Carlos Sainz. George Russell will also be coming into the pit lane this time by, thankfully without any interference from Piastri behind. Onto his own set of soft compound rubber. No mistakes. 2.1. Wow. 13th and 14th and 17th. What the fuck?
But oh, they can't avoid making contact. And there's the contact.
Final pit stop here for Carlos Sainz and George Russell very shortly. On to his head of soft compound rubber, 2.1 seconds. Just another good pit stop there from our boys. Not going to be able to jump anybody, but still, we remain rather ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. Not too shabby there for the boys in bronze. George Russell will also be making his way into the pit lane this time by. Let me just push with Carlos Sainz just for safekeeping. So Russell makes his way into the pit lane onto his own set of soft compound tires as Oscar Piastri has a pit stop issue there, as you can see because my big fat head's in the way. So down away 2.2 seconds. P13 and P14. Don't kill each other, please, guys. Now we go on a tear. The tumultuous year for Yuki Tsunoda continues, and we've got a VSC as Liam Lawson exits this Grand Prix. We can do absolutely nothing, and I wonder if anybody else is going to come into the pit lane. Not a damn person.
And Red Bull crosses the finish line first.
What an amazing finish to a thrilling race. It's a real testament to their skill and the team's engineering.
He wins again. Oscar Piastri wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Lando Norris comes home again for another podium for Ferrari. Gasly will come home in P3 for Aston Martin. We are going to scrape ourselves home outside of the points in P11 and P12. The alarm bells are sounding, and the seats are getting very toasty.
As always, there will be lots to talk about after that race, including the performance from the driver currently on our screens.
Yeah, they crossed the line P11, sadly just missing out on the points.
And a podium finish for the Red Bull driver will definitely help them build momentum going forward.
It almost feels like it doesn't need saying after a 7th win, but another stunning performance today.